Good morning, Bremen High School. I'm standing here in the Media Center by the Rosie books, and there's a big poster in the background that says Read a Rosie. And you might be wondering, what in the world is a Rosie book? So every year I have to remind students what the Rosie books are. So let's go over here and I will show you. Okay, in the background here, if you can see them, there are some Rosie books. And Rosies are short for Elliot Rosewater, which was a recurring character in a Kurt Vonnegut series. Kurt Vonnegut was an Indiana author who died just a few years ago, a couple years ago maybe. And so one of his recurring characters, like I said, was Elliot Rosewater. So in his honor, we call this group of books that we establish every year as Rosie books. It's a group of 20 to 25 books that students, teachers, librarians, all kinds of people across the state of Indiana come together and decide on this group of books. And just last weekend, a couple weekends ago actually, we had our meeting for 2014-2015. So the 2014-2015 books are already ready to go. So for the 2013-14 books, what you have to do is read one of the books. And in the back, if you look at one of the books, in the back, you will see this. It's a little ballot. And all you have to do is you have to give it 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, or 1 star. That's it, after you read it and turn it in. And so what Mrs. Miller will do is she will take all of those tallies and she will submit those to Angie Northern from the state of Indiana, and Angie Northern then takes all of those tallies, and from those 20 to 25 books, we decide on the winner. Now, why should you read a Rosie? Because dozens of people have read these books, dozens of people have discussed these books, and these are considered really good books. So read a Rosie. Now, this week I have a book. It's called False Memory by Dan Krokos. Mrs. Miller just informed me that she will be getting a copy in next week here in the Media Center, but I also have a copy in my room. And it's about Miranda North. And Miranda North wakes up, she wanders to a mall, she has no clue who she is or what's going on. There are 3 things she knows. She's 17 years old, her name is Miranda North, and she has no memory. So she wanders up to the mall cop, and she tells him, "Hi, my name is Miranda North, I'm 17 and I have no memory whatsoever." And so he starts getting a little suspicious after he talks to her for a while, and he's like, "Who is this girl and why do you have a shopping bag full of clothes?" And she gets upset because he starts going for his stun gun, and she gets so irritated she emits this power, like this psychic power out of her head, and it makes all these people run and flee away from her. It just incites panic in everybody. And the cop runs, everybody runs, they go away from her, they jump off balconies and kill themselves. And this is all before page 6. So if you were looking for a really good, this is kind of a little bit dystopian, look at False Memory by Dan Krokos. It's really an exciting read. It's all about losing your memory, finding it, who are you, what was their purpose. If you really like the Maximum Ride series books, you really will like this one as well. Have a great week. We'll see you next Wednesday.